There was actually one person, if you could believe, who said, oh, well, you really should also feature straight people. And I'm like, you must be new here. You must be new.
You like to cosplay Disney villains. What drew you to them instead of the heroes of the stories?
I grew up around a lot of strong-minded women who wore a lot of makeup. So when I was introduced to the Disney villains, I was just like, oh, that's my aunt so-and-so. Oh, that's my grandmother. Oh, that's... So I had this sort of strong connection to them. One of my first Halloweens I ever did, I was Cruella de Vil.
Yes.
And I'm playing that character. I love the idea of cosplaying accurately. Like when I do Glenn Close. When I do Cruella, I have the long coat with the tails in the back and the wig and the makeup and the cigarette holder and the gloves, and everything is as screen accurate as possible. But yeah, cosplay is very important to anyone who's been ostracized because it gives everyone an opportunity to play and express in a creative way and builds themselves up. It's fabulous. I say everybody should cosplay at least once in their life. Go to a convention at least once. It's in full regalia.
Can you tell us about a time when you were personally involved in this community?
I mean, I was always gay, if that's what you're asking. Trust me, it has not been all sunshine and daisies.
Yeah.
There are definitely days where it's a struggle to not so much figure out what I'm going to create, but when you live in a household that's very negative and very against the idea of dressing up, it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge, but I rise above it. It was nice to have this community that accepted me for who I was, understood that I enjoyed the idea of gender expression. Representation matters in all forms of entertainment. I'm smart sometimes. So that's why we created cosplay.lgbt. We created it so that there is an outlet for people who are members of the LGBTQIAP community to see other cosplayers.
That is amazing. And I mean, we're such big fans. I think you're still playing is amazing.
Keep telling me more. Keep talking to me as if I'm the queen. I love you.
Oh my god, the Hoka.
Drag was what basically pushed me to go to cosplay, because in my travels, this is not an indicative story of any other person who's been involved in the drag scene. It's very challenging. It's very challenging to get a leg up almost in the drag community. Whereas with cosplay, you just go. You do the thing, and that's that. We're only, I'll quote Robin Williams in this, you're only given a tiny little spark of madness. You must never lose it. And I'm going to substitute madness with creativity because they sort of can be intertwined. And you're only given a little spark of creativity. Don't lose it. Don't lose that spark. Creativity is so important, especially in times of COVID. It is so important to be creative. Because you need to make sure that your mind is working. You need to make sure that you're able to create something. Whether it's content, whether it's TikToks, whether it's a costume, whether it's a new wig, whether it's a makeup look. Keep on creating.